afternoon and welcome back to this fourth video in the series of mental strategies for success. Now, in the past few weeks, we've discussed the strategy of visualization and the strategy of objective. Well, today I'd like to discuss the third strategy, which is a strategy of simulation. It's actually a very simple tool, which I will describe to you today. Now, the strategy of simulation is a self-learning tool that allows you a thorough and deep analysis of your behaviors, your actions, and your results based on past successes or even past failures. The method works in both situations, in both cases. The aim of this strategy is to learn from past experiences, and if it's a failure, to make sure we don't repeat the actions that possibly led to the failure, and if it's a success, to hopefully repeat consistently and systematically the actions that led to such success. Now, a quote that I like is, if you want great success in your life, you have to be prepared to face great failures. And I love this quote because it shows that failure is part of the process. It's not something to fear, it's something to learn from. And this is exactly what this strategy is all about. Now, the tool is very simple. Basically, you will ask three questions. The first question is, well, based on the actions I took that led to the failure or the success, were those actions intentional, which means that I fully decided, I fully controlled those actions, they came from my own decisions. So were they intentional or were they unintentional? That means you were not in control, or at least not fully in control of such actions. Were they intentional, unintentional? The second question you may want to ask is, were they stable? That means they're clearly identified and they do not vary with time, they do not change with time. Or were they unstable, in which case they are possibly not clearly identified and they may vary with time, such as the weather in a sense. The third question is, were they internal, meaning they are due to my own, let's say, behavior or characteristics. For example, I may be anxious. This is clearly an internal situation. Or were they external? That means, well, from the external environment, due to someone else, or due to the environment's interaction with your actions or with your decisions. So you see, by asking those three questions, you will clearly zoom in, narrow down on the exact cause of your success and your failure, and you will be able to repeat those actions if it's a success, or avoid those actions in the future if it's a failure. Now you see, the idea is obviously not to repeat the same mistake twice. Now you can apply this strategy either on an individual level for yourself, or on a group level with a coach or with a group of people, with your teams, for example. It can also be applied on a micro event or on a macro, more global situation, as well as it can be applied on a very defined period of time or on a prolonged period of time. It works all the same way. So I hope this very simple tool, in effect, of strategy of situation works for you. Try it, it works. It worked for me at least, and I'm sure you'll get some great benefits from it. Now, I would like to take advantage of this video to make a very exciting announcement. Today we released our very first book, Iconic in the Midst of Chaos. You will be able to purchase this book through the link right below. Please do so. Share it with your friends, your colleagues, your family. Spread the word. And again, if you like this video, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and again, thank you for sharing this with your family, your friends, and thank you for being here today. See you next week.